3-year-old John just did something that blew his parents away. He wrote his name all on his own for the first time. His mother exclaimed, "Wow, I couldn't write my name when I was 3. You're so brilliant." Meanwhile, 10-year-old Kate did not win a ribbon for her gymnastics competition, despite being passionate about and skilled at gymnastics and trying her best to win. To boost her self-esteem, her father said, "You are the best. You have talents in gymnastics and will surely win next time." But did you know that according to social science studies, such praise, although well-intentioned, can have harmful effects on children in the long run? In fact, certain types of praise, and even the very act of praising your child, can do more harm than good. In this video, I'll dive into the hidden dangers of praise and arm you with expert advice on how to empower and encourage your child in the right way. Praise that judges children's intelligence, talent, and innate abilities. Carol Dweck's revolutionary book, Mindset, presents the groundbreaking concept of a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. According to the book, a growth mindset is the belief that one's abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and perseverance, while a fixed mindset is the belief that one's abilities and intelligence are fixed traits that cannot be changed. Through years of research and real-life examples, Dweck shows how a growth mindset can lead to success and fulfillment, while a fixed mindset can hold us back. In the book, Dweck concludes that praise that judges children's intelligence, talent, and innate abilities harms their motivation and their performance. "You learned that so quickly, you are so smart." The message the child hears is, "If I don't learn something quickly, I'm not smart." "Look at that drawing. Are you the next Picasso or what?" The message the child hears is, "I shouldn't try drawing anything hard, or they'll see I'm no Picasso." "You are so brilliant. You got an A without even studying." The message the child gets is, "I'd better quit studying, or they won't think I'm brilliant." Praising children's innate qualities, such as intelligence or talent, can lead to a fixed mindset. It makes children doubt themselves as soon as anything is hard or goes wrong, and makes them afraid of taking on more difficult work or challenges. Dweck encourages parents to give specific, process-focused, growth-oriented praise, praising what they accomplished through practice, study, persistence, and good strategies. Specific, process-focused, and growth-oriented praise fosters a growth mindset. This helps children learn to embrace challenges, be eager to learn, not be afraid of making mistakes, persist in the face of obstacles, and view failures as opportunities for improvement. Parents think they can hand children permanent confidence, like a gift, by praising their brains and talent. It doesn't work, and in fact has the opposite effect. It makes children doubt themselves as soon as anything is hard or anything goes wrong. If parents want to give their children a gift, the best thing they can do is to teach their children to love challenges, be intrigued by mistakes, enjoy effort, seek new strategies, and keep on learning. That way, their children don't have to be slaves of praise. They will have a lifelong way to build and repair their own confidence. Overpraising. Paul Bronson and Ashley Merriman, in their book of Nurture Shock, warn against overpraising children. They conclude that overpraising children can create a dependency on external validation and potentially lower the intrinsic motivation to learn and improve. Instead, they recommend providing specific, constructive feedback that acknowledges a child's efforts and helps them understand what they did well and what they can work on to improve. Joanna Faber and Julie King, in their book of How to Talk So Little Kids Will Listen, point out that when a child is engaged in an activity, there's no need to disturb her concentration by looming over her and offering unsolicited comments. Here is some practical advice on what parents should do. Joanna Faber and Julie King, in their book of How to Talk So Little Kids Will Listen, offer practical tools for parents to properly praise and encourage their children, especially in difficult situations. Tool number 1. Describe what you see or hear or notice with any of your 5 senses to let a child know that you noticed and appreciated something she did without evaluation or judgment. For example, instead of saying, "Good job following directions," try, "You found your spot in the circle as soon as you heard circle time." Tool number 2. Describe the effect on others. For example, instead of saying, "You are such a thoughtful little girl," try, "You helped John zip up his coat. Now he'll be nice and warm when he goes outside." Tool number 3. Describe effort. For example, instead of saying, "Good job dressing yourself," try, "You kept working on that button until you got it into that little buttonhole." Tool number 4. Describe progress. For example, after a child has practiced writing the letter B for a while, and you want to praise her for the best one she wrote, you may say, "Look at this letter B. It's a real beauty contest winner. It sits so politely on the line. It's not busting through the floor and bothering the downstairs neighbors. It's not flying up in the air and banging on the ceiling." Tool number 5. Acknowledge feelings when the child is unhappy with her work or feel frustrated, and after that, give the child a new picture of herself. For example, you may acknowledge feelings by saying, "Oh, I know, dear, it's frustrating to see other kids get across all the monkey bars when you can't do it yet." You may then give the child a new picture of herself by saying, "I'm pretty sure that if you want to master those monkey bars, you will get there. I remember when you were just 5 months old, too young to crawl, but you wanted to get to a toy that was far from you. You kept trying and trying until you did it. You made it all the way across the kitchen on your own." Tool number 6. Try asking questions or starting a conversation about what your child did instead of praising. Now, going back to the examples discussed at the beginning of this video, instead of simply praising John for being brilliant, there are many other things that his mother can say. She could describe the progress and effort John has made in trying to write his name, the challenges he has taken on, and the difficulties he has overcome. She could also ask him questions about how he managed to do what he did. Similarly, for 10-year-old Kate, her father could first acknowledge her feelings of disappointment and frustration for not winning a ribbon in the competition, and then provide constructive feedback on how to learn from her failures and succeed in the future. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you want to continue learning about parenting, personal growth, and psychology, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks again.